the fact that you made that kind of amount of money and you lost it within that same month, you lost everything, both the capital and everything, tells you how these guys, they see trading, how they flow with it. Hello traders, how you guys doing? So this is the third week of December 2025 and I'm here to talk about our trade so far, RightWayTraders. You guys know how we do it here. We trade slow and steady using the indicator algorithm. So in this video, I want to talk about our trade so far, the trade we've taken and the trade we took this week, and our progress so far in our trading account. So last week we were supposed to drop updates on our trading progress, but we didn't because last week was absolutely scanty. There was no signal, no entry at all last week. Okay, in the forex market, in the gold market, and in the Bitcoin market, we didn't get any signal. Remember, we do trade on the daily time frame, so our trading analysis is from the higher time frame, like the daily time frame. So this is a slow method of trading. Within this period that we didn't take trade that week, I can assure you there are a lot of traders that blew their account, but we just stood back and watched to wait for the best entry. We didn't get. So this is the third week of December 2025. The year is coming to an end, and I can tell you this is one of the worst months we had so far in the forex market, because we took a trade this week which happens to be a loss, and not just a loss, it was a huge loss. I can't remember the last time we had this kind of a loss because it went straight to our stop loss. So I'm going to be talking about this trade now, then I'll show you the progress of our account, then I'll also tell you, give you updates in our trading going forward. Okay, so this week we happen to enter the AUDJPY trade. Okay, this is the only trade we traded for this week. We got the signal right down here. As you can see, this is my chart screen. This is the AUDJPY. We got the signal here to sell this position. Okay, so we gave the instruction in our Telegram channel for traders to enter this position. We waited for this trade to go on a direction. This was where our stop loss was, and we also waited for our exit indicator to call us out. This exit indicator called us out here, but it's not significant. There's another thing we check before we can exit position. It wasn't significant. Okay, so waited, we didn't get the signal to exit this trade until on Friday, which happens to be yesterday. It went straight direct to the stop loss and hit us out. And if trade hits our stop loss at any point in time, the amount to risk on that trade is the same amount we are going to lose. So we'll do risk 5% per trade, which means this trade gave us a loss of 5%. Checking through our trading history, the last time we took a loss in the forex market was about 40 days ago, November. Okay, it's about 40 days ago. It's been a while, which is I think USDJPY. Yes, it was a small loss, about 1%, but this is a 5%. And I can't remember the last time we had a 5% loss in the market. I can't remember the last time we had a trade going straight to our stop loss. But this happens, the stop loss is here for a reason. As you can see, had it been we didn't have stop loss, this trade would have still been losing. There's a lot of pips there, but it has to take us out because that's the maximum loss we can take at any point in time, which is why it's important to have a structure. Okay, this is our own structure. This is how we use it. So far, this happens to be a loss, and because of this trade this month, our trading progress is on a loss. Okay, so it's not a new thing. We've had losing months previously. In fact, the last 2 months was a profitable month. 2 consecutive months, October and then November were profitable months. So this December we're expecting it to be profitable too, but this is what we are seeing. But it doesn't mean that we are going to stop trading. We just have to follow the algorithm. It is the algorithm that gives us the narrative going forward. It's not our emotions. Okay, so that was what happened in this position. So it was a 5% loss on this trade. So far we are also waiting for a signal from Bitcoin. Okay, we most likely have a signal on Bitcoin tomorrow or today. We are just waiting for it. We already had the major significant alerts on this particular Bitcoin trade. We're just waiting for the perfect entry time. Okay, that will drop it down there in our Telegram channel. So that's that about this trade. So I'm going to be showing you guys the trading progress on our live account, the effect it had so far. So if you are trading with us, you understand why yours is also like that. All right, as you can see, this is our trading so far for the month of December. Okay, this account was on $25,000 that reduced now to almost $24,000. This is a trade we took this week, and it was a huge loss. 5% loss of the account resulted to $1,300 on this account on a loss. Okay, you guys know we've always been on profit, so if you are new following us, taking loss is always part of the game. But for us, the way we trade, we don't often take losses. Okay, most of the time we're always in profit. You can testify, check through our Telegram channel and find out. So far that's the progress. If you are using a lower account that is less than $1,000, of course we risk 15%, which means that loss is going to be 15%. But that's not the end of the road. We float, because if you lose 5% of your account, you still have 95% to trade with. Unlike this guy, let me show you guys something. Let me tell you guys something about this. So many people are seeing trading now as a gambling platform. Okay, so let me give a scenario. This guy, of course, this is JPY Forex, a very popular self-acclaimed forex trader, which I doubt. Okay, this guy right there is the one, is a popular car spotter, okay, in Lagos. So he linked up with JPY Forex, and he started trading, and I heard he made about $2,700 with $1,000. Okay, a massive profit, a great achievement, very, very, very possible to make, but it can only be done by people who risk a lot. Okay, so the fact that you made that kind of amount of money and you lost it within that same month, you lost everything, both the capital, everything, tells you how these guys, they see trading, how they flow with it. Tell me, this is exactly how a Bet Niger account will look like. Okay, if you are trading this way, of course you are not going to like the results you are going to see if you keep blowing accounts. Trading is not like that. This is why I keep saying we are totally different from the way these guys, they see trading. They see it as gambling, we see it as business. Okay, well, we got a very massive loss this week, and it was only just 5% of the account, and to us that was massive. But imagine this blowing up to 100% of your account, everything gone. Which investor is going to see this kind of thing and want to invest? So this is what I'm saying with the difference in trading as a businessman and trading like a gambler. Unless you have a flipping account, which I doubt. This is not a flipping account. Okay, but if you go through this, you see that all these trades you are seeing down here, it looks like something that was taken in a particular day. Okay, so this guy actually blew up this account in a single day. But this, how many trades? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 trades in a day. But it took us about 7 days just to enter and hold one trade, which gave us a 5% loss, not a new thing. So that's what I want to say about this, guys. If you are looking forward into trading as a business, avoid this style of trading. Okay, because it's never gonna take you anywhere. We've done all these things in the past, it doesn't work. You need to approach trading with the businessman mindset. Okay, you need to allocate your risks in a particular period of time. How much are you willing to risk? You need to be disciplined enough to be consistent, to be able to hold your position for as long as you want, and to be able to maintain your risk allocation. Okay, so what I can see here, this is just a mere gambling. Okay, this is just a way to like flip the account and trying to risk the whole money. This is not what we call trading. There's a difference between Bet Niger and forex trading. So some people do see trading currently as gambling, another way of gambling, because of this kind of people. So that's what they have turned this industry to, a gambling platform. But guys, if you are sticking with us, we always take it slow and steady. We wait for the market to come to us before we enter our position, and we are looking, our target is quarterly. Every 3 months we go through our chart and see how much we've made for the past 3 months. Okay, you guys know every 3 months is always a profitable for us. No matter, even if we had 2 losing months, the 3rd month is going to cover all the whole losses and give us profit. 3 months is normally our benchmark for profitability and withdrawal. So that will be that for now, guys. So see you guys on the 4th week trading in the month of December, which happens to be the last month of 2025. So after that, we are going to give our trading breakdown for the year and so far how much we've made so far. See you guys.